Hello, my name is Michaela Scanlon. I'm on the team that ships by Tuesday, and my module was the MMS module, or SMS. So this is one of my codes that I wrote. It's called Image Uploader. This code was necessary to import the images that are going to be stored in the Pi's local folder onto a folder inside of our Python project here. So as you can see here, what I do is define the file path. Define the file path where our image is going to be located in our local folder, which is here. This is an example. And I have this open so that you guys can see for the demonstration on the side. This is the same file path. So then it picks a random image from there, and then it renames it. I chose it to rename it as test.jpg. So it's important to rename it because our programmable SMS service that we are using requires a static non-changing URL. So for this reason, we need to know the name of the file that we're uploading, because the FRS software, another part of our project, whenever it takes the pictures, it just randomly assigns it a random name. They're not all the same. So then I'm defining the destination path, which is going to be a folder inside my Python project, which is this folder, image. And yeah, so now I'm going to demonstrate it and run the code. So as you can see, one of the images here disappeared. It chose a random one and it stored it inside of our Python project, renamed it as test.jpg. And here's the image. This is Michaela Scanlon again, here with the team that ships by Tuesday. So here I'm going to demonstrate another piece of our code that I wrote. It's called index.py, and what this code does is just it publishes our image, this one, onto a local host. And so as you can see here, it's going to go onto a folder inside our Python project called image. It's going to pick whatever it's in there, and then it's going to host it onto our port that we specified it. In this case, we specified it to listen to port 5000. And this will loop forever because we need this to run in the background for it to be picked up. So I have this window open on the side right here to show that we're using ngrok services. So ngrok is a proxy software that's going to help us to expose our local web server onto the internet. So the free service just generates a random URL every time that you use it, but for our project purpose, we wanted to have a reliable and stable URL to use. So for this reason, we purchased a pro account. And so we were able to purchase an address and define the name of it and personalized it. I chose the name of our project, as you can see here. And so that's the name that we're going to use to start the software. I already have it started, but I'm going to demonstrate it again. So I'm going to start the software, open it up here. So you have to specify the address that we created with our account, which is this one, and specify the port that you want to listen to. In this case, we chose 5000, run it. So now it's listening to that port right now. So to show that this code actually works, I'm gonna run it. And we're gonna go here and open up our local host 5000 and our image and test.jpg. As you can see, it's actually publishing our image here onto this local host. So that's the final demonstration for this part of the module. Hello, this is Michaela once again with the team that ships by Tuesday. So last time we left off, we showed ngrok. As you can see here, this is our personalized web address. It's listening, what it's doing right now, it's listening to our local host 5000, which is this. So now this is going to be helpful for the third part of the code that I wrote, which is called Twilio service.py. So Twilio is a service that we are using. We bought a programmable phone number, which is this number that I'm highlighting right here. We bought this number with the capabilities to program it. We're using a Twilio helper library, and right here we're defining, like I said, our static. This is why it was so essential to have a static URL, because we're going to tell it right here where we want it to look for our picture. And this is never going to change. It's static so that every time our project runs, it can be reliable. And it's going to send it right here to my phone number. So the next part of my video is going to be me running this code and demonstrating that it sends me a message. Hello, this is Michaela again. I'm about to demonstrate the final, putting all the codes together. So last time we left off, I explained this Twilio service and this part of the code. So now when I run it, we're going to see the magic happen. So I'm going to run it. When it runs, you can see our ngrok account is looking for our index, the other index code. And now we're going to wait. And as you can see here, I just received a message from my Twilio number. You can see it's a 351300, the same as it is in here because that's the number that we bought. I'm going to open it now. I need facial recognition. So I'm going to go to my messages, and as you can see, here's our image. Our multimedia is working how we expect it to. This is the image that is being hosted. Here's ngrok picking it up and sending it to our phone number with a personalized message, welcome to Memphis, and our picture. So that's it. Thank you so much.